guess you're looking for a fight.
I bring unto you serenity.
No, you bring unto me death, generally. Alright, well, let's see. We are not... do we turn... Alright, I'm turn 1 Mysterian. I will do it. It is not ideal, but it gives me something to do turn 2. So, good to hear. I hope the game is good. What is this? What is this deck art? Interesting. We will absolutely play out this dude. The reason being, it accelerates Fate's hand to the next one. I know I could have done something else, but this at least provides something for me to interact with the board with, considering that my hand is, poor. So next turn I will Insight and then Fate's Hand, because drawing, basically. I am a desperate. And I think I will need the Fire Embrace soon enough. Hey Hamlin. Plus, if I get Magic Missile off the top, that'll be sweet. Come on, Magic Missile me. You get one more try. Magic Missile me. Nope, we'll go with this one. Cool. Well, that's out of the way. Let's see. It is very fun, having tons of fun making monsters fight each other in turf wars. That's my favorite thing to hear. Alright, then we'll Insight and Fate's Hand next turn, pretty much bar nothing. Because, yeah. We needs very much to get to the other side of this deck. The good news is...
But it'll smash you real good.
Okay, then. Alright, good news, though. We've hit them. Monsters the size of mountains. That sounds awful. Alright. Okay. So, we're just gonna go with the Fate's Hand here. Wow. Our hand is some hot garbage. How do we deal with this? Probably with Levi, if I'm to be honest. Which is not my favorite thing. I would like very much to get, yeah, some not garbage. Puppets? What are we fighting? Who are we fighting? Alright, that makes my turn super easy now.
Can I experiment on you?
I prefer that you didn't, no. Don't touch me with your greasy fingers. Golem Assault, good to see ya. I'm gonna do my Commence Experiment anyway. No, hold on, do this.
I'm just a mage who's as old as dirt.
Always evoing, always shooting. Do we need to do anything else?
It's just like back in the old days.
Yeah, I think it would be poor not to put down the Commence Experiment now, because I do intend to use it for full next turn. So, or the Golem Assault for full next turn. Let's see. The size of Malphite? No, the size of Cho'Gath. Dude, I love watching Cho'Gath get mad fed, because he's just gigantic, and it's really cool to watch. D-cut.
I'm all tuckered out.
Fine. Alright, good to know. We will absolutely do the full Golem Assault. Why? Because our hand is garbage. I'll even remove that with this so I don't mill anything. So, we are in awful shape. I'm fighting Malphite in the game? I'm so confused. How are you fighting Malphite in Monster Hunter? That's... You can't do that. That's copyright infringement. Alright, come on, I need more cards, please. Don't do this to me. I deserve good cards, right? I don't really, but this is gonna be a bad game for me. Okay, double Radiant. That's kind of fascinating. Okay. And a Flower Doll. What am I playing against? Alright, sure. Wind Blast. Alright, this is unfortunate. I'm actually gonna upgrade the Wind Blast, I think. D-Shift. God, you're a sight for sore eyes, you are. And, I'm actually just going to drop a golem. Next turn, I'll use my Evo point on the last Magic Owl, and hopefully from there, I will get closer to, you know, actually being able to play D-Shift. I think it came too late, though. I think that we're in the stage where I begin dying, so I don't think I can hold on to the board much longer. To be fair, getting 2 smacks in is pretty important. That's fine. We'll just embrace that. I think I still Evo it, though. Or still Evo my dude. Okay. Dog, like, that's absolutely fine. You'll only have 1 puppet once I give it to you, so your damage output's not huge. Golem Assault. I mean, I love it, though. There's something to be said for just Golem Assaulting, too. Ooh. I like that Golem Assault option. This gives me more spells. Okay. And we go with this Evo point here.
It won't be long now.
Let's see, his name is Zora Magdaros, and he looks like Malphite's big brother. That's terrifying.
I am but a single petal of many.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting army. So now we summon all of the expensive golems, basically, and attempt to maintain the board. Because if I can get in a couple of more smacks, then I will have near lethal. But I need to get Dimension Shift cheaper first. But at least I've got my army of golems incoming. That's a comfort. Puppet finishes off the 4-1. Sounds like a good idea. With 8 remaining, what do? Meta produce. Okay. Your resonance is now off. Interesting. And you end your turn. I'm so confused, but okay. Magic Missile to face. Commence Experiment. So that can actually come in trouble. This could actually be trouble, because the turn I activate, I'm probably going to go 0, 1, and 1, and 0, which will make that cost 1 less, and I can cast 1 golem more, and that's only 4. So we can conjure the Commence Experiment to make that cheaper. I think that's still okay. Yeah, this is pretty dependent, but let's see. The monster I want to fight so badly right now is a monster called Teostra, which is a lava dragon. You had me at lava dragon. You have me at a lava dragon. So, the good news is, even if he plays no creature, which I doubt, I can still fire Embrace. And that will cheapen it. Well, no, I can't fire Embrace, rather, but I can still cast Dimension Shift if I need to. And I have a feeling I will need to. Are you gonna double puppet me? Are you gonna double puppet me? That does, I think that does prevent my lethal, though. 0, 1, 1. Oh, never mind. I have that to target. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we got off the top. I mean, neat. We're doing this first because it makes our spell cheaper here. Okay. This one. This one.
Here comes some real magic.
Now, do we kill them? No. But do I think they can win from this position? Also no. Which is why I chose to go off right now. No sense waiting. Hello, D-Shift. Alright, so they're at 2. And my hope is they can't deal with this board, because it really doesn't look like they can. I've only killed 1 of their artifacts, as far as I can remember. And the other stuff would be artifacts in their deck, not artifacts I've destroyed. And they can only do single target. So basically, field removal, I think, is down to exactly Acceleratium plus a field of combos, which, as far as I can tell, is impossible, because they only have 4 artifacts in the deck total. And only 2 of them are accelerating or are analyzings. So I think we're set. Hey, Shining Bell Ringer. That prevents you for 4 damage. Yep. If you kill the 4/4, it prevents 6 damage. Pitfall. Get the 4/4. Excellent job. You've got 3 left. If you can remove one of the 3/3s, you live for a turn. Like, that's very good.
To the city of
Evo.
hopes and dreams.
No doubt, Evo it now. Yep.
Accept harmony.
Welcome to the city of nightmares and despair.
I mean, there was no need to play that, because you couldn't do anything about it, but sure. Oh, the puppet. I see. Okay, now kill that off. Good for you. That's very good. I'd kill it. I'd very much ram it right in, because you don't know if you can get away. Okay. And kill the other one? That's what I thought. Okay. So both our hands are stripped, but I believe in the power of my deck more than yours. Okay. Now you have 3 cards. You probably can't kill me in those 3 cards, and I don't think you can wipe out easily the 3 cards I have up. So, interesting. I have 1 unplayable card. And I'm not close enough to mill. Plus, bonus points, if you had left one of my 3/3s up, you would have been taking a risk. However, if you had managed to make your bell ringer die, that actually would have been better for you, because you would be able to... I'd actually sack it in right now, I forgot. This is not Magic the Gathering. You can sack a 0 health dude. Excellent choice. Alright, you've got 10 play points. I think you can probably pull this out. Dark, tell me about this lava dragon that you wish to defeat. Is there a reason that you can't fight him, or is it that you may not win? Oh, wow. Well, we skimmed that one out by our fingernails, that's for darn sure.
I've prevailed again.
I have prevailed again. Bloodcraft, so we fear the aggro.
For a fight. Bow to me, fool.
I'd rather not, thanks. Alright, so we can play Levi early just to soak up some damage, which honestly is probably going to be our play, or... yeah, because I fear not having enough damage to wear through some stuff, and also without having enough spell boost to reduce my dimension shift. Alright, we're still going to Levi here.
I'm just a mage who's as old as dirt.
Because I fear anything coming out of that person's hand. So, yeah. In case you're wondering. If we're really lucky... we're not really lucky. Okay. Okay, well, let's see what's on the other side then. Sorcery Cache. Not good enough. Wind Blast. Maybe that ping doesn't matter, maybe it does, but for now we'll just have to let this ride. We've got 2 that we can remove something with, and we have Magic Owl. For now. Yeah, I don't care. It's low upfront damage to me, so sure. Dimension Shift. That's my girl. Alright, I think I'd rather actually just ramp up my D-Shift. Okay. And we'll play Commence Experiment, because why not? I'll even knock it for 1. Yeah, because it incentivizes him not to hit my face. And not hitting my face is great. I mean, someday after, like, the end of time, I will win the value game, and that doesn't matter. Okay, that's the wrong thing you should have traded. You don't believe in that play. Alright, let's see. There it is.
I'll show you power.
Okay. What do we got here? What's on my spell boost here? 3. It only does 4? That's unfortunate. Well, that means that we have to take 1 damage. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we still have to take 1 damage. That's unfortunate. Yep.
You're done for.
Cool. And now I will deal with this. And we will immediately begin shifting. I know I could have waited, but I chose not to, because sometimes this happens. Good. Now, hopefully, again, we live. It's just down to, we have to make sure to try to get enough potential to kill them.
This thirst.
Yes, whatever.
Quench them.
That doesn't have a lot of upfront damage, so I'll probably let that slide for the minute. Yes, it could come back to bite me, but the problem is I'm lacking on a bunch of different fronts. Alright, Sorcery Cache on Dimension Shift, I think. Dimension Shift or that Chimera? That's a hard choice. I think Dimension Shift is still the right way to go with that. Okay. We have more removal. It is expensive, but I think it's worth just going Fiery Embrace and Fate's Hand right now.
There was nothing to be afraid of.
Okay. So, if we're careful, we can do something next turn. Just like play down my one dude, probably Evo it in to make sure we don't die. There's the Blood Wolf. There's only one in the deck, and you got it. Alright, what are you doing with the other 4? Because beyond this, I think I'm going to play Golem Assault full, play one Golem, Evo it in to whatever I can kill, and kill it. And then the turn after that, probably just run. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And we are absolutely going to kill that immediately. Because if she can kill it, oh well. If she can't kill it, then we've got a ward minion. Okay, so now the big play is getting enough stuff on the board at the same time. So I have 2 Conjure Golems for 3 each, this for 4, and then the other things are pretty much out of reach right now. That's fascinating. Why do you have that in your deck? Spiderweb Imp.
You are my hunted.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. Even if I... cheapen this Chimera to enough where I can play it, I'm not sure that's enough. 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 spells, makes this cost 3. Alright, we're just gonna go off, basically. We don't have a lot of time, so we're just running with this plan.
Some real magic.
Ideal? Maybe, maybe not. But it certainly works. We're not going to risk it with doing anything too fancy beyond this. I could have done other things, I did not. Okay. And goodbye. Woo! As with all of these games, quite thin. Woof. We usually win right before we die. Or lose.
I guess you're looking for a fight. You must die.
I hope I don't. Alright. So, we've got something to do in the early game. Insight turn 1, because my hand sucks, and I think it's more important to just start cycling immediately. That's actually another interesting question that I should answer is, when do I get to the 50 percentile mark on getting D-Shift in my deck as it currently stands? How many cards in? You know, I don't have much else to do right now, so I guess we'll do that. Excuse me. Let me grab my marker and my eraser. Alright, so Let us begin. So, the numbers for this is there are 3 D shifts in my deck, and those are the only things that will get what I want. So, with that in mind, I need to calculate. For me, the challenge is when it goes above 50% odds of me drawing D shift. And of course, I will only do this on my opponent's turn to try and help cycle along the turns. I may not get enough time, but that's okay. First, gotta erase this off. Remember, it's not turns, it's number of draws. If I can accelerate the draws, then it accelerates. So, plan is there are 3 diff shifts in my deck, which means there are 37 out of 40 cards which are not the card that I want. So, odds are that I won't get it. The first 3 cards, my first hand, are 37, 6, and 5 out of 40, 39, and 38, respectively. Then for the second hand, the same odds, because we have replacement. We replace our hand back in with a mulligan. Then we have 34 and 33. Pardon me. For our first couple of draws, let's see, 34 and 33 out of 37 and 36 respectively. And from here, I'm basically just seeing how long until the number that I have reaches 50%, in which case the odds of getting it dip under, or yeah, go over 50%. Let's see, I don't think I explained that very well, but that's okay. Insight, keep drawing. And I will Mysterian Knowledge now, I think, just to get something to do. Okay, that's good to have. So, let's get to typing. Alright, so 37 out of 40 times 36 out of 39 times, let's see, I did not type that correctly. That was supposed to be 36 out of 39 times 35 out of 38. Now, I will check. Yep, okay, still good so far. Times the same thing again, times 34 out of 37 times, oops, here we go, times 33 out of 36. Okay, so already we've reached 52%, which means that, let's see here, I cut this, it's, let's see, yeah, we need to dip under 50%, so 32 out of 35. Okay, so after, if I full mulligan, right? So I have my first hand, fully mulligan all 3 cards, and then I draw 3 cards. I think I have a 50% chance to have drawn it. Now, perhaps I'm crazy on that one. I may have to check my math, but I think I'm correct. All right, here. I'm just gonna do the Mysterian Knowledge. Okay, and we'll do the circle to put something on the board. Now, let's see if I can check my math here. So that logic says a full mulligan plus only 3 draws, which sounds suspicious. So potentially I may have messed up on my math, but let's see. 37, 36, 35 out of 40, 39, and 38 times the same times 34 over 37 times 33 over 36. Yeah, so far we're looking solid. Now the only question is that right? That seems so high. it seems like having a 50% chance to draw off of only 3 cards is kind of insane. But that's what my math is telling me. Alright. Ooh. I need to talk with my statistics professors. I haven't heard from me in a while, but hey, maybe they'll field some questions. These are the games I definitely hate the most, though. The ones that are just the other person taking the longest amount of time and then ending their turn. I wonder if they're just going to do that every turn, or they'll actually play something. I really don't know. I'm not going to concede, though, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. Now, do we play as though they are going to do that? Because I could just bounce my dude as a draw. Yeah, no, that's better. Alright, let's just draw. And Fate's Hand. We'll play down a Clay Golem. He doesn't get Ward anymore, but that's okay. Well, okay then. It seems nothing interesting will be happening this one.
I should have foreseen this.
It's literally somebody who just wasted my time and then conceded. Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do, okay. Clearly we are at the perfect rank now. Perfect level. I'm glad we can all witness this together.